From fire and folly rose the golden calf, a glittering idol forged from borrowed gold and desperate hearts, daring heaven itself to look away. In its silent shine, faith cracked, thunder gathered, and a nation learned how easily glory can be mistaken for God. At the foot of Sinai, the mountain breathed. Its summit hid itself in cloud and fire, thunder folding into thunder, a sound like the world being forged again. Moses had climbed into that burning veil days ago, weeks, maybe more. The people below felt time stretch thin and dangerous. Each sunrise arrived with no word. Each night settled with the same unanswered question. Has he been swallowed by the fire? The desert has a way of turning doubt into hunger. Whispers began at the edges of the camp, quiet as sand slipping between fingers. He let us out, some said, but he has not come back. Eyes turned toward Aaron, left behind with the weight of a nation and no mountain to hide on. Make us a god, they cried, not in anger at first, but in fear. Something we can see, something that will go before us. Aaron hesitated. He had heard the voice. He had seen the sea split like cloth torn by unseen hands, yet the crowd pressed closer, a tide of faces and clattering jewelry, their faith unraveling in the heat. Break off the golden earrings and bring me your gold, Aaron said at last. It came in a glittering flood. Earrings, treasures once pride from Egypt, will now be melted into something older than memory. Metal softened, shape emerged. A calf. Smooth and shining, its surface caught the sun and threw it back in blinding defiance. It was a symbol of strength, of fertility, of the gods they thought they knew. The people gasped, then cheered. "This," they cried, voices swelling, "this is the God who brought us out of Egypt." Music rose, drums beat, feet stamped dust into the air. Laughter spilled loose and wild, relief masquerading as joy. They ate and drank and danced, circling the golden image on a stand. They believed motion itself could hold the future steady. Above them, the mountain burned. God spoke unto Moses, "Go down, for your people, whom you brought out of the land of Egypt, have corrupted themselves." Moses descended with stone tablets cradled in his arms. Moses' face hardened in a storm of disbelief and righteous fury, his eyes burning with grief and betrayal, the covenant still warm in his hands. His steps slowed. His jaw tightened at the sight of a golden calf and people dancing before false glory. Moses cast the tablets out of his hands and broke them. The sound cracked across the camp like judgment. Silence followed, sharp and sudden. Moses stood among them, face blazing with grief and fury, the smoke of Sinai still clinging to him. "What have you done?" he asked. No answer could stand. Moses burned the idol, ground it into powder, scattered it on water, and made the Israelites drink it. This was meant to show how powerless the idol truly was. When night fell, the desert was quiet again. Above, the mountains still loomed in darkness. The people lay awake, staring into the stars, knowing something precious had been broken. Not just stone tablets, but trust itself. Moses prayed and pleaded with God. Some were punished severely. The nation suffered consequences, but Israel was not wiped out, largely because Moses interceded on their behalf. God renewed the covenant later, but the event became a lasting warning. It showed the seriousness of turning away from God so soon after receiving the commandments. This dramatic fall from grace serves as a timeless reminder of faith's fragility and the enduring power of divine consequence.